Hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Legends review. And guess what? I'm finally back from my long hiatus from, you know, doing the doing the Christmas stuff with my family and all that. And it was pretty fun. Which I enjoy fun things. So yeah, and also as you can see, I've gotten better lighting. As you can see, I've got, hold on, I'll just take it down. I've got this light, it's called a Ulanzi, and I don't know what the magnet means, but I just set it next to the camera up on this little box I have, and boom, it's ready to go. And yeah, I mean, I mean, that's pretty much it with it. And like what I was doing the whole time, I was mostly just hanging out with my family and having a fun time. So, yeah, well, never mind that and let's get into it. Okay, so we'll start out with the packaging, as you can tell, because I already have the packaging out. So here you can see we got some beautiful artwork, which I don't know who did it. It might be somewhere on the box, but of course they gotta brag the stupid plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue, so it's not entirely plastic-free. And I don't think it has the name of the artist who made the art for the front of the box, but as you can see here, you got Riot trying to attack Venom, and Venom attacking Riot, and Agony hooking on to Venom, which you could probably recreate with the figures if you wanted to. Well, not with Riot. He's so limited. I don't think you can actually do that. But as you can see up here, you can't see Venom's name though. You see he's got Venom, Marvel's Riot, and Agony. I don't know why they had to put Marvel's above Riot, because with all the other names like Agony and Venom, it's fine. It's completely fine without the Marvels. So I wonder if that was kind of like a law thing, if like DC has a Riot, like a character named Riot too. And yeah, that just kind of confused me from the start. But as you can see here, we also have the Venom logo, and up on top of the box also have the Venom logo. Oh, okay, that was just some other stuff. This is going all wrong. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it with the front of the box. And as you can see on the side here, you got they cut, they cropped some photos from the artwork on the front. And here you can see they didn't entirely remove, read-ups on the characters like the single-carded releases. And as you can see here, you can all read them out for you. And first off, we'll start with Agony, because, you know, she's like, I don't know, she's like the worst figure in the pack, so I'm probably going to start out with her, reviewing her. Unique amongst her symbiote siblings, Agony possesses all the same abilities as her siblings, with the added power to spit deadly acid. And we'll move on to Riot, and it says here, one of 5 sibling symbiotes harvested from Venom by the Life Foundation. The Riot symbiote showed a predilection for hammers and other bludgeoning weapons. But the thing that confuses me about bludgeoning weapons is we get this with him. But this is a sword, or like a, what were those things called? I forget the name of them, but like a knife. It's just like a big old knife, yet it says that he likes hammers, so I think he should have came with like a hammer that attached to his arm. But yeah, and finally with Venom, captured by the Life Foundation, subjected to excruciating experiments, Eddie Brock finds himself forcibly separated from Venom as his captors seek to harvest the symbiote's offspring. And as if you don't know, the Life Foundation is basically this big corporation in Marvel, where they basically control like these guys, Riot, Agony, and Riot, and controlled their other symbiote offspring. Like, holy crap, I can't talk today. But the symbiote's offspring, they're from Venom, of course, and you know, like he was subjected to experiments like Venom was, not Eddie, because Eddie was removed from Venom before they did the experiments and got out Agony, Riot, yellow guy, purple guy. Oh wait, no. Some scream lady. And something else. I don't remember. But they spit acid and all that crap, and like they can do certain things that Venom couldn't. So they're basically just cooler versions of Venom. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the box. So let's get this crap out of here, because who cares about the box? And let's move on to the first figure I'll be reviewing today. Agony, or some crap, I don't know. She'll just be pink woman, or something, I don't know. But Pink Woman here, she's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, she's kind of lame because she's completely smooth. Like, she has no texturing like Venom. Because this is reused from Shriek, and I don't have Shriek. So, the only comparison I can really do is, with nothing, because I don't really have any figures with that exact body mold before or anything, so except Spinneret. And Spinneret, she doesn't have the exact same body because her chest area is completely different and has holes in the back of the neck and down here. So they're not completely the same. So I don't really know who to compare her with. But as you can see, I like the paint detail, but the sculpting detail really lacks with her. The hair is painted nice at the beginning, but all the way through, it's not painted well. And also with the head, you have to put it in hot water in order to get it on. 'Cause the, like the peg, like the ball peg, like little hole, that thing is too small for the ball peg itself. So it's really hard. Like, if you were to do it without boiling water, then, like, the neck, like, the thing that holds it up in there, like, the thing that holds up the ball peg, that thing would be twisting all around like rubber, so I put it on with carefully, so, yeah. But, let's take a look at her, accessories first, which she comes with like two little baby fists and like nothing else, like not even a little piece that shows her shooting acid or anything. No, you just got tiny little baby hands, two tiny little fisty hands, and two little claw hands, like her brother and her daddy. But I wish she came with more, like maybe like a second head where you can pop it off, and then you can have her spitting acid, and she's just spitting acid, and her mouth's open, and when like a thin squirt of acid just comes out, and it's like, and she's got her tongue out too. Like that would be cool, but we obviously don't get that, which sucks a lot. Which articulation, or let's just move on to the articulation now, because the accessories really lack. So start out with the head. Of course, she's on a disc hinge, which is the best way to get figures looking down all the way. She can't look up all the way because her stupid wrappy hair, so you can't get that looking up. You can turn her head that way, and you can go full 360, but I'm not going to show that. Her arms, of course, do go up like that. Then her arms do go down all the way. She got bicep swivel, pinless, double jointed elbows, which like the old figure, like the old women figures did not have. She's got that weird what was it? Like diaphragm joint? I think it's a diaphragm joint. And it's on a ball, of course, which makes her go up that far, go down that far, twist that far, twist that far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With the torso, her leg goes up that far, goes back that far. And she's got a upper thigh swivel, pinless double jointed knees. Her foot goes up that far, goes down that far, and of course, she's got the beautiful foot swivel. Yeah, that's pretty much it with this figure. She's kind of trash, so yeah, I rate her at like 2 symbiotes out of 10. She's kind of garbage, honestly. But next up, let's show off the big guy, Riot. And he's Riot. He's Riot if he was blue and oversized. 'Cause in the comics, Riot is not blue. I have no idea where they got blue from. I think it's new, like from the new comics, but he's supposed to be gray with like this darker purplish highlights in it, and like this kind of gray. It's supposed to be like that. And he's barely got any paint on him. Like, there's nothing to bring out the sculpt detail or anything. Just these stupid little patches of gray. And that's it. Like, you don't get any of that with this. And sure, you get these stupid little like noodle spaghetti tendrils and just like this rubbery piece of crap. And you get it here and here and here. Oh my, it's just limp, it's squishy, and I don't like it at all. And like, you gotta put this figure together. You gotta take this thing, slap it on there. I think the blade arm, which was like the main attraction, was off, and I had to go grab it and smack it on. Boom. And you got this piece of crap. I could probably, like, if you ever watch Talker Art, one time he talked about how Dwight Stahl and all of his goons should, like, make a little section back in the toy aisle of Walmart and have you put together figures and, like, reuse parts and be like, hey, I built a Riot. See, I use the the Venom body, the old monster Venom body. Remember that? Remember that Build-A-Figure? That mid Build-A-Figure, which I mean was pretty cool, but the deluxe figure was better. But I made this new head sculpt for him, and like from the sides he doesn't look too good, but from the front he looks okay. Like, hey, what do you think? What do you think, guys? And they're probably like, if I showed that to my friends, they would probably say, that sucks. Look, that is ugly. That is the worst Riot I've seen, and Riot's not blue. Like, almost all of my nerd friends would say this. But, hey, Hasbro, good old Hasbro, thinks that's alright. Thinks, oh, a cowardly looking head sculpt from the side. It looks good. Like, that just looks great. And also, oh, reusing this, like, this stupid body mold for, like, the 6th time already. It's a good idea. Like, Dwight, if you ever watch this, I think you got enough out of this body, man. Like, I swear, next up if we ever get a Spider Hulk, this is the body we're gonna see it on. And Dwight, if you do watch this in the future, and you think that's a good idea, it's not. I'm mocking you. Like that, I think that makes a whole lot of sense because, we wanted a new Spider Hulk, but you will never give it to us if it looks good. So you would probably reuse some crap like this, like the Monster Venom mold, which is outdated, and very, very overused. So, yeah, Dwight, if you ever do watch this, I'm telling you now, if you make this on the like Spider Hulk on Monster Venom, I won't buy it. No one will buy it. Like, well, I'm not saying because I won't buy it doesn't mean that other people won't buy it. But what I'm trying to say is that, you guys, I'm not gonna buy it, and no one else is like me is gonna put up with your crap. So, I just want you to know that if, like, any of my supporters down there who think that I'm right, like, type it down in the comments, because who would buy another one of these bodies and not get anything else with it? Like, if it's in a 3-pack like me, like what I did, I think that's better. So, yeah. I hope you other guys will like it, but let's go over the accessories. This is the only accessory. And it's like, come on, guys. We've put up with the lack of accessories over and over, and yet you can't even give us more accessories, and accessories that make more sense with a figure that based off of a character that likes bludgeoning items like hammers and other things, not blades. Like, he doesn't use blades. Like, sure, in like the Venom movie, he uses blades, but this is not based off of the Venom movie, guys. This is based off of the comics. So you couldn't give us a hammer that attached to his arms or anything. No, come on, really? But, now, like, let's just move on to the articulation on this guy. First off, get single jointed elbows. Of course, the hands move as normal. Biceps swivel. His arms can barely move up. You have to push down really hard in order to get the arm moving high enough, and it shouldn't, like, eats at the plastic a little bit. Oh, gotta turn up the light a little bit. But like, the head moves like that, and the head moves up that far, moves down that far, and he's got an ab crunch, which it's all right. I mean, I guess. I mean, I might either sell this or I might keep it on my shelf because I kind of want to use the blade accessory, but I'm not saying that I like it. Well, I like the blade accessory, but I don't like the figure. But he's got a waist swivel, upper thigh swivel. His leg moves up that far, moves back that far. Double jointed knees with pins, also pins on the single jointed elbows. Calf swivel for some reason. I don't get why we would need that. His foot moves forward back that far. Oh, I didn't break it. Okay, good. Forward that far, and of course he's got beautiful foot swivel and all that. But yeah, again, another mid figure in this 3-pack. So let's get this out of here and move on to the main attraction. We got the boy himself, Venom, and he's looking pretty good. Like everything they did wrong with the old Venoms, like leaving holes up here and having no transforming or like morphing head sculpt or anything like this new one has, and doesn't have this cool head sculpts or anything or good paint throughout. But all this figure takes that criticism and improves on it, because this figure is great. He's like the best Venom in my opinion, best Marvel Legends Venom of all time. And sure, he doesn't have the blue highlights, but I'm fine without the blue highlights because I kind of like just like the dark, just black Venom. I just like that. Like, that is fine. I don't really care. But yeah, like, he's pretty cool. I like the paint detail, the minimal paint detail, like with the spider, or as it's revealed in the King in Black storyline, this is actually a dragon on here. So I like the dragon or whatever. But the thing I don't like about this is that there's this like little paint chip or something, and it's almost kind of like, it feels like I painted it myself with acrylic paint, so that's kind of weird. But again, that makes it have like a thicker texture, like it's almost bulging out. And there's a little bit of paint missing up here. But yeah, that's fine. That's no biggie. I don't really like the back logo as much because I kind of want a bigger back logo. Like a bigger one that's kind of like the front logo. But this body mold, it's like the only things they added that are new are these weird like forearms that have like tendrils on them, which kind of look cool, and like the tendrils themselves, and the new head sculpt, which I love the new head sculpt with this tongue flying back, so it feels like, you know, you could get them in some cool action poses. So yeah, let's move on to accessories. And as you've already seen, oh crap, we get this awesome like morphing Eddie Brockhead, which I think is awesome. And like, we don't need like a normal Eddie Brockhead if we're getting stuff like this. So here you can see, here's his like forming, like Venom like wrapping around his face to make like Venom take control. And as you can see, Eddie looks great. Like his head sculpt is awesome. Like he's got the hair, the classic comic hair. He's got the brown eyebrows, which Hasbro like mistakes the brown eyebrows a lot for like being blonde, even though I don't really think they're really blonde in the comics, but they might have been blonde at some points. But like, oh well. And as you can see, like they actually made a really good like teeth sculpt, but like the digital printing also makes it look kind of weird, and it's also kind of glossy in the teeth and the eye, which is pretty cool. And you can see like they painted on like little black tendrils up on the forehead of Eddie as like he starts to get consumed by Venom. Well, like kind of like while Venom takes control, or like they're saying like we are Venom and all that. And as you can see here, he's got a little tongue thing, and he's got like Venom's mouth is popping up, and you can see Eddie's skin through Venom's mouth. And yeah, you get the rest of Venom's head there. And you got this really cool eye, which I like what they did with the paint for the eyes. And it's kind of like different from the spider logo. And yeah, I mean, this is really cool, a really good head sculpt and all that. But now, yeah, let's how about I keep this head on because it's such a treat for me, and let's move on to the articulation. So first up, his arms go down that far by butterfly joints, which is like the only figure in this pack to have butterfly joints, and bicep swivel, double jointed pinned elbows, which don't mind too much with Venom because they don't really break up like the paint as like other figures would. Got like Spider-Man, for instance, got you know, the hands move normally. Oh crap, I also forgot to mention he comes with fisted hands, but that's kind of like something an action figure should come with. So yeah, I guess that's fine if I missed it a little bit. But also got ab crunch abilities. He's got waist swivel. His leg moves up that far, moves back that far. Upper thigh swivel, but it's really tight on mine. Double jointed knees. The foot moves up that far, moves back that far. And also, of course, he's got ankle pivot. So that's pretty good. But yeah, how about we move on and we get all the figures back in here. Gotta grab them back. Like, just pull a get over here from Mortal Kombat and bring over Riot, Venom, and got Agony back, and I threw her far. I did. Threw her far. And you can see here, got them all lined up. Agony is the smallest one, so we'll start out with her. First off, here's Symbiote Spidey. Can't really get him to stand up. Symbiote Spidey there. He looks pretty good next to her. A little bit taller, because of course this is a male. And most females are taller than women. So let's move on. And the only other like comparison I have for her is the Marvel Legends 2-pack Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, which I'm gonna do a review soon of this guy. And of course he's taller because he towers over most figures. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it with the comparisons with her. So next up, let's do her brother, Riot, and we'll do the same comparisons with him. I don't know why I removed them. So let's get the two Spideys up here. And as you can see, the two Spideys, of course, are shorter, and Riot kind of towers over them because Riot is on that monster Venom body mold, as you can see right there. So let's remove Riot and get out Venom himself, like the main boy here. And I've got his ab crunch working a little bit, so it's not going that far, but yeah, here he is next to Symbiote Spidey and normal Spidey from Renew Your Vows. So yeah, that's pretty much it with these guys. And also with the comparisons, let's get them up against the Flexi Ruler. And with Venom, he stands up about to the 7.5 inch mark, so that's pretty good. And let's move him. Let's get out his daughter or whatever, his offspring. She scales up 6 inches. You know, she scales well, cause you know she's short, like how some women are. Some women are pretty short, and she's kind of short. She's a nice height. She's a nice height. Man, I cannot talk today. And you can see here, Riot. Of course, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. So when you measure him, he goes up to about 8 inches, which, is meh. He's pretty big. I mean, he's supposed to be around Venom's height, but oh well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one, which probably will be posted soon. So yeah, see ya.